see in this image, there are different sizes of capsules are available. Let's start from left hand side. So on your left hand side, the first and largest size of the capsule is 000. So the largest size of the capsule which is available in the market is 000, and it is having the length of about 2.5 to 2.6 centimeter. On the left hand side, you can see the scale is given from 1 to 3 centimeter. So the largest size capsule is of 000 size and having the length of about 2.5 centimeter. And when you moving to right side, you can see the smallest capsule size. It is given in number 5. So the smallest capsule size is of number 5, and it is having the length of about near about 1 centimeter. So these are the different sizes of capsule: 000, 000, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Different sizes of capsules are available in the market, and the capsule size is selected based on the dose of your drug. What is the dose of your drug? So on the basis of that dose, we will select the size of capsule. If your drug is very potent in the nature and the dose is very low, suppose the dose is about 20-30 milligram, then in that case we can select the smallest size capsule, that is 5. And if the dose is very high, near about 500 gram or about maximum to 600-700 milligram, 500 milligram to 700 milligram, then you can choose capsule size of 0, 00 or 000 size. So in this way, depending on the dosing of the drug, we can select the different size of capsules. So the largest capsule is 000 and the smallest is one number 5. And the standard shape of the capsule is traditional, that is symmetrical bullet shape. All hard gelatin capsule are available in only one shape, that is bullet shape, as shown in these images. But soft gelatin capsule can be available in different shapes also, whether it may be cone shape, a round shape, oval shape. So soft gelatin capsules can be available in different shapes, but hard gelatin capsules are available only in bullet shape, but they can vary in their sizes. Next point. So as we have seen the different sizes of capsule, but what is the exact volume of these capsules? You can see in this image, if the capsule size, that is the largest capsule size 000, it is having the volume of about 1.37 ml. Means this is the capacity of this 000 size capsule, and it is in length of 26.3 millimeter, or you can say 2.63 centimeter. So when you going downside, the smallest size capsule, that is size 5, is having the volume of about 0.15 ml only, and the size is about 1.19, or you can say 11.9 millimeter in length. So this is the size and their capacity. Next, filling of hard gelatin capsule. So there are different techniques are available to fill the hard gelatin capsules. Mainly hard gelatin capsule, which is based on hand operated method. Second one is the punch method, and the third one is automatic machines. And the examples of automatic filling machines are Osaka capsule filling machine and the Macopar capsule filling machine. So these are the automatic machines, and in a day they can fill maximum up to 2 lakhs of the capsule in a day, or you can say minimum in 8 hours. In 8 hours of duty, you can fill 2 lakhs of the capsules. So these are the different methods of hard gelatin capsule filling machine. First is hand operated, second one is the punch method or manual filling, and the third one is automatic. So let us discuss first one, that is hand operated machine. So it consists of a bed of 200 to 300 holes. Here you can see the cursor. So on this is the bed of hand operated capsule filling machine. Can you see this cursor? Anyone please reply?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. So this is the bed of hand operated capsule filling machine, and second one is loading tray. So on the platform you can see two different types of loading trays are given. So these are called as loading tray. Why it is called as loading tray? because first we have to load your hard gelatin capsule in this tray, and then we have to transfer this tray onto the bed. And then third one is the powder tray. Here you can see the bed is covered by a rectangular structure, and this is called as powder tray. So by using this powder tray, you can fill the powder inside the hard gelatin capsule. Next one is the pin plate. So here you can see near about 200 to 300 pins are available, and this number of pins will be just equivalent to the number of holes available in the bed. So 200 to 300 pins are available, and what is the use of these pins? These pins are used to press the powder inside of the hard gelatin capsule. Next one is the lever. So this one is the lever. By using this lever, you can remove the hard gelatin capsule, or you can place the hard gelatin capsule inside the bed. And last one is the cam handle. On this right hand side, you can see this is called as cam handle, and by using this cam handle, you can separate the cap and bodies of the capsule separately. Once you rotate this cap and bodies get separated from each other. So detail you can see in this video. So this is called as loading tray. So first we have to load the loading tray by using your empty hard gelatin capsule. Now loading is done. Once loading is done, we have to transfer this loading tray onto the bed of hand operated capsule filling machine. So loading tray is now placed on the bed, and again we are going to make a uniform bed of capsules and rotate the cam handle. Once you rotate the cam handle and press the lever, you can see the cap and bodies of hard gelatin capsules get separated. How efficiently we can separate the cap and bodies of hard gelatin capsule. Once the separation is done, then again you can rotate the cam handle. Now you can transfer the powder tray. Now you are ready to fill the powder drug material. So by using a blade, you can uniformly transfer powder in each capsule. Once filling is done, you can press the powder by using pins. Near about 200 to 300 pins will be equivalent to the number of capsules available in the bed. Once the pressing is done, again you can remove the pins. Again you can add second lot of powder. Sometime when powder get excess, you can remove the powder in this place. If in case of excess powder, you can separate the powder at this place. Again you can press it and remove the pins. Now filling procedure is done. Now you can remove the powder tray. Now again replace the loading tray having the cap. Now cap and bodies are ready to seal. Now we have to lower down the plate, which is a rubber plate, and lower down the lever. Once you lower down the lever, all bodies will enter inside the caps, and all caps and bodies get sealed with each other. Now you can remove your loading tray. Now you can see all caps and bodies get joined with each other, and your capsules are ready. So this is all about the hand operated capsule filling machine. This is all about the hand operated capsule filling machines. Now again procedure is given here. Empty capsules are first filled into the loading tray, then placed over the bed, and then cam handle is operated to separate the capsule caps. Then powder tray is placed in proper position, and excess of powder is collected on plat for the plat of the powder tray, and pin plate is lowered and fill powder is pressed. We have already seen in this video. So after pressing, pin plate is raised and the remaining powder is filled into the bodies of capsules. Powder tray is removed after its complete filling, and the cap holding tray is again placed in position. Plate with the rubber top is lowered and the lever is operated to lock the caps and bodies, and loading tray is then removed and the filled capsules are collected. So we have seen this procedure in this video. Now the next is punch method. Second method, punch method, or the manual capsule filling machines. So the powder is placed on a sheet of clean paper or porcelain plate using spatula, which is formed into a cake. Here in this image you can see whatever the powder you want to fill, first place it onto a platform or a clean paper or porcelain plate. Once the powder is collected, then mix it uniformly and separate it into cakes. Cakes means one cake will be equivalent to size of one capsule. So you have to divide this. You can see in this image, this powder we have to, suppose you are having 10 capsules, then you have to divide this powder into 10 cakes. So one cake will be ready to fill into one capsule. Okay. Then empty capsule bodies is held between the thumb and finger. Here in this image you can see empty capsule bodies. You have to hold between thumb and finger and press it against the powdered cake. So once you punch vertically into the powder cake repeatedly until fill. Once you press into the powdered cake, it will start to fill. Again we are having one video to show this punch method. How to fill the capsule using punch method. Look, whatever the powder you are having, first you have to mix it uniformly. Once the mixing is done, you have to divide this powder into cake. Suppose now I am going to fill two number of capsule, so I am going to divide this powder into two cake. and then hold the hard gelatin capsule body in your thumb and finger and press it against the powdered cake until it get uniformly filled. And once the filling is done, replace the cap to the bodies and your capsule is ready. So this is very time consuming method. It takes more time as compared to the hand operated machines or automatic filling machines. Third method, is the automatic filling machines. So the process of working is the rectification. Rectification means, here in this image you can see, first we have to dump the empty hard gelatin capsule into a pan. So the hard gelatin capsules will be present unevenly. So we have to rectify them according to the cap and bodies. We have to rectify in such a way that the bodies will facing downside and the caps will facing upside. Here in this image you can see the bodies of this capsule are denoted by the orange color. So all hard gelatin capsule bodies are facing downside and the blue color caps are facing upside. So in this way the machines are automatically rectifying the capsule. This is called as rectification process. Means we are going to rectify the capsules so that the bodies will be facing downside and the caps will be on upside. Second one is the separation of caps from the empty capsule. We have seen in the hand operated capsule filling machine how to separate the caps from the bodies of hard gelatin capsule. So second step is the separation. Third step is the filling of bodies. Here in this image you can see after separation we are going to fill the bodies of capsule and then next replacing the cap. After filling procedure is done, then locking the capsule, and once the locking is done then it is ready for ejection. Then the filled hard gelatin capsule are ejected from the machines and ready for packaging. So once the ejection is done, then capsules are cleaned first. Whatever the powder material present on the surfaces of capsule, that first we have to clean, and once the cleaning is done, then it will be available for packaging. And in this way we can we can uh, manufacture near about 1,60,000 capsules in 8 hours only. In 8 hour shift, a personnel can manufacture near about 1,60,000 capsules. Here you can see automatic capsule filling machine. So this step is called as rectification. By means of rectification, all bodies of the capsule will be facing downside and the caps will be facing upside. Automatically the capsules are rectified. Okay, this was all about the automatic filling machines. I hope your ideas are getting clear of the different steps available in this automatic filling machine: rectification, separation of cap and bodies, filling, replacing, locking, and ejection of filled capsules. Then next, let us see one by one what is meant by rectifications. I hope you understood what is meant by rectifications. So in this rectification, all capsules are directed in same directions. Bodies aim to downwards and the cap upwards. So this is called as rectifications. And the capsules will always be aligned body end downwards, as we have discussed earlier. Next step is separation of cap and bodies. Help काय शॉपिंग करता करता काय लेक्चर अटेंड करताय कोणी? Okay. Separation of caps from the bodies. Here by means of vacuum we can separate the body part from the cap of the capsule. You have seen in the video how the capsules bodies are getting separated from the cap portion just by applying vacuum from downside of the capsules. Next, the principle of capsule filling. The first principle is auger fill principle and the second one is vibratory fill principle. What is auger fill principle? In this, rectifier descends the capsules. Descends the capsule means bodies downside and cap upside. Once the rectification done, then placing the one by one capsule into a filling ring. After rectification, capsules are filled into a filling ring. Okay, thank you. Okay, capsule filling principle. So rectifier will descends the capsule. Descends the capsule means bodies will be downside and the caps upside. So once the rectification is done, then one by one capsule filled into a filling ring. And once it is filled into filling ring, then the next step is hopper containing powder drug held over this ring and auger drives the drug into the bodies. So first step is rectification. Second step is placing the capsule into a filling ring, and third one is filling of hard gelatin capsules. Here in this video you can see auger fill machine. Okay, so this is the auger fill principle. So first step is rectification, second step is filling into filling ring, and then lastly a hopper containing powder drug is filled into your hard gelatin capsule. So this is the auger fill principle. Next one is the vibratory fill principle. So what is vibratory fill principle? The feed is placed in feed hopper. Here you can see this yellowish color powder is filled into a feed hopper, and then the bodies are passed under it. So these are the capsule bodies which are passed under this hopper feed, and due to the vibration, powder flows freely through the pores. So because of the vibration, whatever the powder material present inside the feed, it is filled into hard gelatin capsule, bodies of hard gelatin capsule. And here in this upside you can see the caps are available. So once filling is done, then capsule is moving to the next step. So because of spring plunger, powder is pressed, and then the next step, excess of powder gets scraped out by means of the scraper, and lastly the bodies are held upside and the cap get replaced onto the bodies of capsules, and finally your capsule is ready. So these are the two principles of filling of hard gelatin capsule: auger fill principle and vibratory fill principle. Next two, that is piston tamp principle and vacuum fill principle. So what is piston tamp principle? Compressing the powder to form a sludge. Sludge means just like preparing your tablet. So you can say first we are going to prepare a tablet like structure, and then we are going to transfer this tablet like structure, which is called as sludge, into a empty capsules bodies with the application of slight pressure. So here you can see first we are going to compress the powder to form a sludge, and then the sludge is transferred into bodies of hard gelatin capsule. So this is called as piston tamp principle. And the next one is the piston tamp principle is available in two types of the machines, that is dosator machine and dosing disc. Next one is vacuum fill principle. So this is just like your routine method of pipetting any solution, or you can see the doctors are going to fill the syringe. How doctor are going to fill the syringe? They are just going to pull the plunger of syringe, and the solution get enter inside of the syringe. So just like that, here in this case we are having open ended cylinder. Upper end is fitted with the piston, and open end is placed in a bulk powder. So just like syringe, you have to dip the uh, dip the cylinder into the powder, and you have to pull the plunger. Once you pull the plunger, the powder get filled inside of this uh, filling machine, and then lastly just you have to transfer it into bodies of hard gelatin capsule. So in this way you can fill the powdered material into hard gelatin capsule. So this is called as vacuum fill principle. It is just as simple as we are going to fill the syringe. The next one is various filling machines available: Eli Lilly, Formatic, Hoplinger and Karg, Jansi Nigris, Parker Davis, Osaka, Macofar. So these are the different machines which are available for filling the hard gelatin capsules. Next one is locking and sealing of the capsule. And the first step is different methods are available, and one of the method is banding, placing the gelatin color band at the meeting point of caps and the bodies. So the point at which your caps and bodies meet, or they get lock at center, so at their junction or at that point we are going to provide the gelatin band, so that your caps and bodies get locked with each other. So here in this image you can see yellowish color body and the blue color band, blue color cap is there. Once the cap once cap placed over the bodies, you can seal it by providing a gelatin band. So by means of this gelatin band you can seal your capsule. So in this way different processes are available. So you can see this locking and band capsule band sealing machine. So this is the first step of capsule filling, that is rectification. We have already discussed this rectification of capsule. Here you can see how color band, how gelatin band is going to seal your capsules. Now just concentrate here at this point. You can see red color gelatin band is there. Can you see this type of color band? So by means of this gelatin band, you can seal the cap and bodies of the hard gelatin capsules. So at this point, we are going to seal the cap and bodies by using a gelatin band. You can see it again. Look at this. Gelatin band is going to seal your hard gelatin capsules. So this is called as sealing of your hard gelatin capsules. So in this way, different methods are available, like moistening the inner surface of the cap with the lukewarm gelatin solution. So inner surface of the cap we are going to moisten with the gelatin, and once you place it over the bodies, it get sealed there. Next one is the spot welding. In the same way, thermal welding is there, and lastly, by using cone snap capsule. Cone snap means grooves helps to lock the cap with the bodies. Here in this image, you can see we are going to create the grooves both on the surface of cap and the bodies, and this groove working as a locking system. Once you place cap over the bodies, you can hear a small tick like sound. So this tick like sound indicates that caps are locked into the bodies. And lastly, finishing of capsules. So first one is the cloth dusting. Finishing means once your sealing is done, whatever the powdered material or dust is present on the surface of hard gelatin capsule, that we have to remove, or we have to de-dust that capsules. So how we can remove the dust? By means of rubbing with the cloth. Whatever the filled capsules are there, rub with the cloth. Second step, you can pass that finished capsule through the cheese or polyurethane cloth. And lastly, brushing. So by means of brushing also we can remove the dusting. And next step is storage, packaging and stabilities of the capsule. Finished capsules normally contain an equilibrium moisture content. EMC means equilibrium moisture content of 13 to 16%. So whatever the finished capsules we are having, or you are going to purchase from the market, so that will normally contain the equilibrium moisture content of 13 to 16%. Means this much moisture must be always present in your gelatin. If the moisture level falls below 12%, then your capsule shell may become brittle, hard in the nature. And if moisture content goes beyond 16, means we can say 18%, then it will make your hard gelatin capsule very soft. So this is the effect of moisture content. So that's why we have to always keep your hard gelatin capsule in equilibrium moisture content of 13 to 16%. Then maintain relative humidity of 40 to 60%. Wherever you want to store your hard gelatin capsules, empty hard gelatin capsules, so that you can store in a humidity area of 40 to 60%. And as we have seen that we are going to obtain the gelatin from the bones and skin of various animals. So instead of using animal source, the first gelatin capsule was prepared by using HPMC, that is hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose. So by using this